Hey, welcome to today's Daily Dose. I'm Eric Watson of Team Watson out here in Bowie, Maryland, where our mantra is wealth, wellness, and winning. All right, the wealth is all about promoting a wealthy mindset, a mindset where a mindset of financial freedom, a mindset of being debt free, a mindset where you can pass on a financial legacy to your family. All right, the wellness is all about keeping closely in mind those things that we put in and around our body so we can live longer and healthier lives, which brings me to my latest initiative, 50 is the new 30. And that's for those of us who are approaching the age of 50, over the age of 50, younger, whatever the case may be, but have accountability partners to help us achieve in our wellness goals. All right, so check us out. 50 is the new 30. We have nutrition specialists in there, workout gurus and all that good stuff. So check us out. 50 is a new 30. Let me know if you need some information. Let me know if you need to be added. But we are each other's accountability partners. And the winning is all about a winner's mindset. Having a team of individuals that have a winner's mindset. People around you that have a winner's mindset. A mindset of people who may get knocked down, but they get right back up. They understand that life is going to throw you some curveballs. Life is going to throw you some unexpected challenges. But you need to navigate and get around those things. All right. So winner's mindset will keep you moving despite all those things that are going on. All right. So wealth, wellness, and winning. That's where you can reach us on our Facebook page and on my personal Facebook page at Eric Watson. And just let me know what you think about today's Daily Dose quote. And with that, I have to say today, as I say every day, each and every day, I am yet again blessed to be blessed on this, the greatest day of my life. And I always say the most current day is the greatest day of my life because it's the most recent day that I've been allowed to get up out of bed, walk amongst the living, take yet another breath, but more importantly, share with each and every one of you because I understand truly that everyone ain't able. All right. So having a platform to be able to share and hopefully positively impact, positively influence someone out there is truly a blessing to me. So I feel like if I could touch but one person, if I could touch but one, then my job is done. And I truly understand that I may not be able to touch anyone or someone that needs to hear this directly. It may be through you. So you have to understand who around you needs to hear what's being said today, and hopefully it can help them, and I will have benefited them indirectly through you. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and get into today's Daily Dose quote. And again, we're tying all this together we had this week, but today's quote is by a gentleman named Christian Nestel Bovey, and he was an epigrammic New York City writer. And what he said was, the method of the enterprising is to plan with audacity and execute with vigor. I'll say it again. The method of the enterprising is to plan with audacity and execute with vigor. All right. So to me, well, first of all, let's go back. Let's go back to Monday. All right. Monday, we talked about setting ridiculously high goals. All right. If you set those ridiculously high goals, you'll be a whole lot better off than someone who set their bar pretty low. When all is said and done, right? You're going to have an advantage over those who set a low bar and really don't have to work to achieve it, right? Because you're working hard to achieve those ridiculously high goals. But when you set ridiculously high goals, to me, that says you have to plan with audacity, and audacity being boldness or daring, right? You have to plan with boldness when you set those ridiculously high goals. All right. And on Tuesday, we talked about sticking with your plan. All right. Stay with your plan. I mean, that having a plan or having a goal is one thing, but planning and sticking to that plan is another. So to me, that talks about executing with vigor. Vigor being active strength or force. Executing your plan as if, you really, really want that goal. All right. So you have to execute with vigor. All right. So again, plan with audacity and execute with vigor. You have to be someone who really wants to achieve that goal, to set out on an audacious plan, a bold plan, a plan that says, you know what? I don't care about all these things that are going on around me. I don't care what the naysayers are saying. I don't care what other people have going on. I'm going to stay focused on what I need to stay focused on. And I'm setting this bold, audacious plan with these ridiculously high goals. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to get it. All right. So I set that plan as if it's with the last thing that I really want. I'm just setting that plan as if I absolutely have to go out and achieve this. That ridiculously high goal, an audacious, bold plan to go out and get it. Understanding that there has to be some flexibility in that plan, because life's going to change. Life's going to send us some unexpected challenges, right? But we have to understand that with that bold plan in place, nothing's going to stop us. Nothing. All right. And if you execute it with vigor, with active strength or force, no one's going to stand in your way of you achieving your goals. All right. And that has to be your mindset when you have something that you truly want to achieve. I mean, sometimes we have those I won't call them goals, those things that we may want. Not necessarily a goal. It's not something that, you're really excited about. It's not something that you feel that you have to get. It's something you might want. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about those goals. I want to have a walkaway business within the next 5 years, right? A business that is bringing me enough residual income that I can walk away from it if I wanted to. I'll probably continue to work it, but I want to have that type of business. Those are the type of goals that we're talking about. Those ridiculously high goals, and to me, that's ridiculously high because I've never had that type of business before, right? But I also have an audacious, bold plan to get there, working with all my team. And I encourage all my team members to have those audacious and bold plans to achieve their ridiculously high goals. And we can do this together, right? But it's all about having that goal, that thing on the horizon, not just, I want to get a new car. Okay, that's achievable. That's achievable, but that's not a ridiculously high goal. You know what I mean? Something that other people will look at you and say, you know what? I don't know what you're thinking. And you can look back at them and say, I'm thinking I'm going to achieve my goal. Right? Have those ridiculously high goals. Go out and make it happen with boldness, audacity, and execute with vigor. I like this one. So again, Christian Nestel Bovey said the method of the enterprising is to plan with audacity and execute with vigor. Is that you? Can you really say in your heart of hearts that you have, first of all, a ridiculously high goal? Secondly, can you say that your plan is bold and audacious in an effort to achieve that? And can you say you are executing that plan with audacity? Right? that's a pretty strong statement. If you can say that you're doing those things, you're going to be successful. It may be a matter of time, but you are going to be successful. All right, that's going out and taking life, taking charge of your life and making things happen. All right, so how many of you out there are operating from that mindset? How many have, kind of low goals, and you don't really have a bold and audacious plan? You have, an achievable plan, and you're not really executing with audacity, but you're kind of moving along. You're executing your plan. Do you need a boost? Right? Do you need something to help you along? All right. If you need assistance with those things, let's work together. All right. Let's work together to help. First of all, establish that plan that people will look at you like, what are you even thinking? And let's go out to execute. All right. So I want to hear from each and every one of you. What are you doing? How are you going about executing this bold plan? I want to hear your story. Let me know what you think, and let's go out there and let's get it. It's the beginning of a new month, and every month we within my team we set new goals. We set a goal and then a stretch goal. All right, and that goal should be a high goal. That stretch goal should be that ridiculously high goal. And that's what we should be shooting for from month to month. All right. So it's the beginning of a new month. We are all shooting for that stretch goal. We're all trying to do what we need to do to achieve and push our businesses along. So let's work together. Let's get her done. If you need some assistance, give me a shout and let's make it happen. And if you're not on my team, well, we can help with other goals that you may have as well. All right. So just give me a shout and let's talk about it. And let me know what you are doing with regard to your goals. All right. So with that, I want to thank everyone that joined me this morning. Let's see who we have here. Q Vanessa Webster out of Cali. Hey, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Give me a shout sometime. Let me know how things are going. I haven't heard from you in a minute. Just let me know how things are out there on the left coast. Kitty folks, what's going on with you, Q? I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. My wife, Tammy, as always, thank you for joining me, ma'am. William Jefferson, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Oniebo Oji, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Carell Ward down there in North Kakalaki, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. Kendra Omesikin, I hope I said that correctly. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Dion Dickerson, thank you for joining me. Charlika Wright, thank you so much. And Charlika said, good morning. Good morning to you, ma'am. I appreciate you checking me out. And let's go get it. All right. Catherine Watson, I'm going to get on you, right? That's my my business associate with the same name down in the SIP. But we already talked about her ridiculously high goal for this month. And we've already set that plan, that audacious plan to go out and achieve. Now it's all about executing with vigor. So Kathy, execute with vigor. Let's go out and get it. All right. Deborah Rutledge, absolute superstar in business down there in Alabama. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Pamela Davis Ungrank out of Arkansas or Arkansas. Depends how you like to pronounce it, right? But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Suave Killings, thank you so much for joining me. Pamela said good morning, and good morning back to you. Rodriguez Holt, thank you for joining me. Rhonda Gainey, sister, my good sorority sister, Delta buddy, Rhonda Gainey, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And she said good morning to you, ma'am. And Pamela said, let's set the calendar. Absolutely. And that is a part of, I'm glad you said that. That is a part of planning with that audacity. You fill your calendar with activity. Jam-pack that calendar with activity and ensure that you are making things happen. Ensure that you are adhering to that calendar and setting appointments and ensuring that you have positive activity going on to achieve your goal. And that's part of that execution, that planning with Audacity and that execution with Vigor is plan your calendar, just stuff your calendar with positive activity to achieve what you need to achieve. Thank you for that, and I appreciate you. John O'Bannon, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you for joining me. Kathy Watson, yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Let's go out. Let's move out. Let's make it happen. All right, Kathy. Hey, Ronald Caples, thank you so much for joining me. Tony McKinnon, down there in North Kakalaki, thank you so much for joining me. Hey, give me a shout later on. Let me know if you got what I sent you, and let's chat later on. So thank you all for joining me this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish everyone a blessed and prosperous day. And until we meet again, bye-bye.